Hello, my name is Art, and I'd like to first ask that you turn up the volume so that you can hear what I have to say. I want to tell you a story starting in 1971 about a intense guy, a black guy who worked at a stamping plant. He was foreman. He had the world in his hands, married to a white lady, and he had two kids, Alex and Andrew. One day, on a dare, and not because he needed to, he stuck his hand in the stamping machine, bam, no more hand. And he found that he was put into poverty right away. Couldn't pay any bills, there was no Medicare, no Medicaid, no unemployment, and just suffering. So he started drinking. Found out that he was going to have another son, and indeed he did, Art. And so part of his physical therapy that he would do was watch TV and practice with the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger was a vigilante, masked vigilante who righted the world's wrongs and used a revolver that he would circle and put onto his hip. So he would do this every day and practice at night. And one day, in a drunken stupor, he went out and shot somebody. The very next day, the police surrounded the apartment complex and said, "Andrew Jackson, we need you to come out. You are surrounded." A bunch of family members came in and grabbed the kids, except for me, and he went out, and then the next thing I know, the police had me in their arms. And they took me to various foster families where it was very, very terrible. And so I ended at the Evans. And the Evans, they didn't look like they liked me, and I didn't like them. And they said, "You need to learn how to read." So for about 2 weeks, we started the ABCs, A, B, C. It was a very arduous process. We finally got to W, X, Y, and Z. And they said, "Okay, today you will read." I didn't know what that meant. So they said, "This is how you're going to read. Put your hands out like this." And they took out a belt, and they said, "Every time you put your hands down, you get a smack." And this is the word, W-A-L-L. Now what I want you to do is sound it out. What? What does that say? Hours went by with me going, what? Hours. No food, no water, no nothing. Just smack, either on the hand or the backside. Finally, out of frustration, I said, "Whoa!" They said, "Good, you know how to read. Now, let's put an F in front of that. What does that fall?" Okay, and a B. Ball! And that was the day I learned how to read. It was a terrible, terrible day. But I'd like to let you know that even though that happened, I still remember today.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
Today I have 2 master's degrees. And in charge, pretty good job if I think so myself, in charge of a group of people and making a contribution to society. And all with hard work. Nothing came easy for the kid everybody thought was retarded. But it was because some good people helped. There were good people in my life. There were good people who showed me that life doesn't have to be a world of poverty, not enough food, not enough clothing, not enough heat, lights, that sort of thing. So lots of good people helped, and I want to let you know that even though it didn't start off good, there's good people, there's good organizations, and I'd like to be part of making the world a better place. So this is my story. Every month I will bring you stories like this. I'd like you to scan the QR code on this calendar to watch my latest story and talk to me. Spread the word, and please donate to the cause I support by clicking the link below. What just happened here? This calendar became a communication medium between you and me. This is a medium where I can use the same QR code and keep changing my message and stories. No one else has this platform. Anyone can direct you to a website or a movie, but no one can speak to you and change the message using the same space. That being said, what would you do if you were the first internet user or the first YouTuber? Would you raise money for your favorite nonprofit? Would you try to elect the next president? Would you tell people how to eat healthier? The possibilities are endless. Thank you for watching.